Super Bowl Sunday is fast approaching us here in the US, so I want to show you guys how to make a simple, easy snack for your next Super Bowl party. You're watching the Bear Pantry Show. So let's take a look at what we're going to need. First of all, I set the oven to preheat on 350 degrees Fahrenheit, okay? So in this bowl I have right here some ground beef and some yellow pepper, some shredded carrots, some salt, and some pepper. And this is the same recipe based on the meatballs that we have at the site already, which is like, I think it's called spicy baked meatballs. And so anyways, that's what's in here, and I kind of mix it up with my hand. Let me show you what else you're going to need in the way of ingredients. You're going to need cocktail sauce, any brand will do. And you're going to need some grape jelly. And this is going to be called sweet and sour meatballs. So what I'm going to do, I have a baking dish here. And all I'm going to do is pick up the meat, because it's already mixed in well with my hand, and roll it into a ball. There goes my oven telling me it's ready. Everything's done in real time here. And this is going to be baked for like 50 minutes, all right? So make the meatballs whatever sizes you want them to be. I would make them smaller if you have a lot of guests invited, because this is like an hors d'oeuvre. I wouldn't serve this for an everyday dinner meal for us here, but I would definitely serve it as an hors d'oeuvre. Personally, I can't eat this. Maybe I'll taste one for you guys, because the cocktail sauce has MSG in it, and you know it affects me. You know, MSG, when I take it in, I told you guys before, for those of you who don't follow the show, it really gives me a lot of symptoms. You know, I don't know that I'm allergic to it, but I have adverse reaction to it. And it gives me dizzy spells and ringing in the ear, and pretty much I don't function well after I've ingested MSG. So I try to avoid it as much as I can. Sometimes I don't know it's in the food, especially when I get invited over to a potluck or something. You don't know what's in the food, and you want to avoid not eating because people think you're a snob, and it's hard. Anyways, let me get these meatballs rolled off, and then when I come back, we'll be mixing the sauces together and moving on to the next part of doing this meatball dish. Alright guys, so here it is. I'm just doing a little bit, like I said, a pound, because I don't want too much of this here today, because I'm not having a party today, right? So what I'm going to do now, I'm not going to use this whole jar of grape jelly. I'm just going to take some out, maybe a little bit more than a quarter, on the way to a half. Just kind of get it out. I love jelly. So I already know I'm going to need a little bit more to cover the meatballs. So this is going to replace like spaghetti sauce to cover the meatballs, okay? And the meatballs are going to be baked. So let's add our cocktail sauce. Use about half of the bottle or the jar there. Just kind of blend it in well. And of course, to make this dish even easier, you can buy the frozen meatballs from the store and just mix this sauce together and pour it on top. But I don't want to do the meatballs from the store because, like I told you before, MSG. Let's see if this is enough, okay? I've used half of the jar of the cocktail sauce and almost half of the jar of the jelly. So let's pour this on top of the meatballs. It smells good. The cocktail sauce smells so good. And we'll see if this is enough. I think we're doing great. And like I said, on 350 Fahrenheit in the oven for about 50 minutes. Cocktail sauce has me hungry. And I don't even like that sauce. But anyways, it's done right here. So what I'm going to do now is stick this in the oven, and I'll see you guys in 50 minutes, alright? Alright guys, take a look. The meatballs are done. Let me show you. See? Now, if you're using frozen meatballs and putting it in a slow cooker, it'll take about an hour to an hour and a half to heat up and warm. You don't want to put raw meatballs in a slow cooker and then think it'll be done that quickly, okay? And then this sauce will be thicker. But right now, I don't mind that this is more gravy-like, because we just want the meatballs. Take a look at this little bowl that I prepared. And this is kind of like how your guests are going to serve it, I'm sure. They're going to go, you're going to have it laid out on a platter, sitting in a little bit of the gravy. and they're gonna stick it in a little bowl like this and kind of walk around at your party just eating. And let me tell you, this thing is good. Let me taste one. I have Jada.
Yeah.
Okay, the first thing that hits you is the sweet from the jam or the jelly. And then the hot from the cocktail sauce. Just kind of hits you over. This is going to be better than hot wings at the next party because hot wings take a lot of trouble to make. Look at Jada just stealing. My goodness. You guys, this is in Jada's cookbook that's coming out real soon. I want to thank you for watching the show. If you liked the video, hit like below. Share it with your friends and family for me, especially during the next few days before Super Bowl, because this is one of the Super Bowl specials, okay? Until I see you guys again, take care of yourself. Please check out my review channel right here on YouTube. It's called Bear Pantry Talk. Also, check out my vlog channel. It's called Babs Bear Talk.